Welcome everyone to our webinar on the Homaxi 64 Channel NVR today. I will introduce this product by covering the following 4 aspects: RAID configuration, hot standby, 8K display, and dual Ethernet port. First, I will introduce the first key selling point, the RAID functionality. The main feature of RAID is that when a single hard drive cannot meet the demands for large data storage and data security, RAID combines multiple independent physical hard drives in a specific configuration. This enhances data read and write speed, reliability, storage capacity, and fault tolerance. This product supports 4 types of RAID configurations. RAID 0 can be set up with 2 or more hard drives and offers the highest performance. However, if one of the hard drives fails, all the drives will cease to function, making RAID 0 the least secure option. For RAID 1, only 2 hard drives are used, with each drive mirroring the other. As a result, the storage utilization is 50%, but the security is the highest as the data is fully backed up. RAID 5 is the configuration that we should pay special attention to. It requires more than 3 hard drives and is notable for balancing both performance and security effectively. RAID 10 requires 4 hard drives and has a similar utilization rate to RAID 1. However, its security is slightly lower than that of RAID 1. Next, we will demonstrate the RAID functionality through a hands-on session. If you want to enable RAID, go to the storage section, click Advanced, and then click Enable RAID. Since I have already configured RAID on this system, I can directly click on the RAID button at the bottom left to enter the RAID interface. If this is your first time setting up RAID, after you click Enable RAID, the system will prompt you to restart. After restarting, the RAID button will appear at the bottom left, and you can click on it to proceed. I have pre-installed 7 hard drives, so the interface shows all 7 drives. The process is very simple when you use it. You just need to click Quick Set, then click OK. The purpose of Quick Set is to automatically reserve 1 hot standby hard drive, and the remaining drives 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 will be automatically configured into a RAID. You can see this by clicking on RAID next to HDD. If you want to customize the RAID setup, first we need to delete the existing RAID configuration. Then go back to the HDD section and remove the hot standby hard drive as well. You can define the RAID configuration and select the hot standby hard drive based on the project's requirements. If you only need to set up 1 hot standby hard drive, click the plus sign next to the first hard drive under the spare section. Then click the Create RAID button at the bottom right to configure the RAID and click OK. In the RAID Create window, you can choose different RAID types, such as RAID 0, RAID 1, RAID 10, or RAID 5. If you choose RAID 1, you can only select 2 hard drives to create the array. If you select more than 3 drives, the system will prompt you that this operation is not allowed. If you select RAID 10, you can only choose 4 hard drives. Generally, we recommend choosing RAID 5, and in most cases, you should select all the remaining drives. This will complete the RAID setup. Now, let me demonstrate what happens when a hard drive fails. I will remove 1 hard drive to simulate a failure, and then we will refresh the interface. As you can see, the 4th hard drive is no longer visible. At this point, the hot standby hard drive will automatically be added to the RAID 5 configuration, and the system will begin rebuilding and recovering the data. Next, I will introduce the second key selling point, the hot standby functionality. When working NVR in the system breakdown, it will automatically switch to the hot standby NVR to continue recording. When the NVR restore, system will automatically cut back to it to reduce the loss of video and enhance the continuity of video. Now, let's demonstrate the hot standby NVR feature. The first step is to set up the hot standby NVR. When we want to configure the hot standby NVR, we click the hot standby button at the bottom left. In the mode section, select standby. As you can see, I have already set it to hot standby mode. At this point, the NVR will stop recording and disable alarms. But why does the IP address appear at the top? That's because I have already added this hot standby NVR to the working NVR. To enable this hot standby NVR, click the Add button. Once you do this, the hot standby NVR will be successfully added to the host state. When the status shows online, it means the setup is complete. Let's restore the network connection on the working NVR. Once the working NVR is back online, the hot standby NVR status will change from backup to waiting for synchronizing. At this point, all the connections on the hot standby NVR will be removed, and its status will start changing to synchronizing. Now let's switch back to the working NVR, and we can see the synchronization progress under the hot standby section. Regarding the hot standby NVR, we need to pay attention to the following points. Next, let's talk about the next key selling point, 8K display. This product features 2-channel VGA and 4-channel HDMI video output. The HDMI 1 port supports 8K decoding and display capability, while the HDMI 2 and HDMI 4 ports support 4K decoding and display capability. The HDMI 3 port, along with VGA 1 and VGA 2 ports, support 1080p decoding and display capability. Finally, let's discuss the dual Ethernet ports. This product comes with 2 Ethernet ports. For example, in topology 01, one Ethernet port connects to the cameras in the local area network, while the other connects to the wide area network router. Alternatively, in topology 02, one Ethernet port connects to the IP address of one network segment, and the other connects to the cameras of another network segment. This concludes our webinar on the new 64-channel NVR. Thank you all for watching.